Friday after breakfast, Mr. Ellis checked the mail. Our little beagle ran beside him down the dusty wagon trail. Most days brought seed catalogs or bills to put away. Then one spring a white envelope had his daughter's name displayed. That white envelope rested in his hands. Sometimes hope arrives without a single plan. That white envelope, folded neat and small, can change the quiet rhythm of a country home. Emily stood beside him, reading every careful line. She'd earned a teacher's scholarship to the college down the line. Mama wiped her apron, Daddy looked across the field. Then he quietly tipped his hat and smiled through what he felt. He said, "These old acres raised you well. Now let your dreams do the rest." That white envelope brought both joy and tears. Some doors slowly open after faithful years. That white envelope still lies in the drawer beside old family pictures and the house deed from before. Every September since then, Emily drives back home. Children fill the little schoolhouse just a mile from where she'd grown. She keeps that folded letter inside her favorite book to remember where the road began with just one hopeful look. That white envelope changed more than one life. It carried tomorrow across one country drive. That white envelope faded now with age, but every child she teaches writes another page. The mailbox closes, the gravel road waits, another dream begins. Miss Evelyn walked each Tuesday past the courthouse and the square to the little county library with silver in her hair. She'd carry home 2 storybooks tucked beneath her arm, reading on the front porch swing till the evening lost its charm. That library card, worn around the edge, open little windows far beyond the fence. That card folded safe away, Some dreams begin on an ordinary day. One September afternoon, the rocking chair stood still. Neighbors gathered quietly beyond the old oak hill, while sorting through her family Bible, Mary found a faded card dated 1963 with Miss Evelyn's careful mark. Between its pages rested a note she'd softly penned. Read one book, then pass it on to someone needing friends. That library card never lost its worth. Stories have a way of traveling the earth. That library card still finds eager hands, turning quiet children into dreaming women and men. Now each summer Wednesday, the library fills with sound. Grandparents read aloud while little feet gather around. Above the wooden checkout desk, a framed card gently hangs, reminding every reader how one life can leave its mark. That library card still opens every door, not made of keys or money, but something even more. That library card, faded blue with time, left a little country town, a richer state of mind. One more page, one more story passed along. Folks all knew old Walter Hayes by the fence along Route 3. Every spring he'd drive new posts as straight could be. He'd stretch the wire nice and tight, hammer ringing through the air. If a neighbor's fence had fallen, Walter somehow would be there. That fence never leaned through the wind and rain, built with steady hands, again and again. That fence never leaned, standing tall and true. Some folks build with lumber, some build people too. One March storm came rolling in, breaking limbs across the road. Half the county woke next morning to fields standing open wide. Walter's truck stayed in the barn. He'd passed the week before, still before the sun was high. Neighbors gathered at each farm. Nobody asked who should begin or who would get the pay. They simply grabbed their hammers the way Walter always did. That fence never leaned, though the man was gone. His way of helping others quietly lived on. That fence never leaned across every field. Kindness leaves foundations that never seem to yield. Now my youngest grandson carries Walter's old claw hammer. He still checks each fence post twice before he drives another. He says, Grandpa always told me a fence should help your neighbor too. I smile beneath my weathered hat, 'cause I know that much is true. That fence never leaned, still lines every field. Not because the boards were strong, but because one heart was real. That fence never leaned long after Walter's days. A good man's work keeps standing in 1,000 quiet ways. The hammer rests, the fence stands straight. Morning comes again.
Every evening just at dusk, Mrs. Green stepped out alone. She pulled the little chain till the porch light softly shone. Folks all thought she liked the glow for the moths and summer air. But every night she faced the road like someone might be there. The porch light stayed on long after dark. like a faithful heart. The porch light stayed on every single night. Some folks welcome people home with one little light. One November evening came, cold wind crossed the county line. A pickup stopped beside the gate, just a little after 9. Out stepped David in army boots, with a duffel on his back. Mrs. Green ran through the yard without looking back. The porch light stayed on all those passing years, guiding one young soldier home through his mother's prayers. The porch light stayed on, shining soft and warm. Home was waiting patiently, safe from every storm. Settles down, David pulls that little chain. His children ask him why. He smiles, but never explains. The porch light stays on by the old front door, welcoming tomorrow like it did before. The porch light stays on for whoever comes. Sometimes love is nothing more than leaving one light on. The light still shines across the yard. Welcome home. Every evening after chores, Daddy left his work shoes there by the back door on the mat, covered up with field dust. Mama never moved them far. She'd brush the leather clean, then set them side by side again, ready for the morning breeze. Those shoes by the back door walked 1,000 miles across the fields and through the years, with quiet country style. Those shoes by the back door, worn but standing true. A good man's life is measured by the work he follows through. One October harvest came, The corn stood tall and dry, but Daddy never laced them up. That cool October sky, neighbors filled the farmhouse porch, bringing pies and casseroles. Mama glanced toward the back door, where those old shoes still stood. Those shoes by the back door never walked again, but every board they helped to build still sheltered family and friends. Those shoes by the back door, waiting where they'd been, like a silent promise of the life he lived within. Years went by so quietly. My own son asked one day, why don't we throw those old shoes out? Nobody wears them anyway. I smiled and picked them off the mat, placed them in his hands. Someday you'll understand why some things never leave. Those shoes by the back door still remind us all, love can wear old leather without growing small. Those shoes by the back door rest where they belong. Some folks leave this old world, but their footsteps carry on. The screen door swings, morning comes, the shoes remain.
Every Sunday before sunrise, Grandma brushed her straw hat clean, blue ribbon tied around the brim, just as neat as it could be. She'd pin one little daisy on from the garden by the gate, then walk the mile to Pleasant Hill, never once arriving late. Sunday's best hat, worn with gentle pride, not for how it looked, but the heart inside. Sunday's best hat, waiting by the door. Faith was something Grandma lived Monday through before. One bright spring the church bell rang, but Grandma stayed at home. Neighbors filled the wooden pews, feeling something wrong. Little Sarah crossed the yard, holding fresh white blooms. She gently laid them on the brim, there beside the room. Grandma smiled and held her hand without a single word. Sometimes love is spoken best without being heard. Sunday's best hat still rests on its hook, holding quiet stories no history ever wrote. Sunday's best hat faded by the years, yet every blue ribbon still dries happy tears. Now each Easter morning Sarah wears that hat, adding one fresh daisy just where Grandma placed it last. Children always ask her why she smiles and simply says, some things aren't handed down, they're carried. Sunday's best hat still walks country roads, teaching every generation what quiet goodness knows. Sunday's best hat, simple, old, and true. The finest things we ever wear are the lives that shine through. The church bell rings, the morning glows, another Sunday begins.
At 5:30 each morning, old Frank lit the kitchen stove, set the black enamel coffee pot where the fire burned slow. Neighbors never knocked too hard, they'd simply call his name. There was always one more empty chair and coffee just the same. That coffee pot on the stove never stayed alone. Every cup it poured made another friend feel home. That coffee pot on the stove, steam through winter snow. Kindness has a way of warming more than folks will know. One February morning, the fire wasn't burning bright. The curtain stayed half open long past morning light. Sheriff Dean stepped through the gate with his hat held to his chest. The old pot still sat on the stove, coffee warm as ever yet. No one spoke for quite a while, they just filled another cup, passing it around the table the way Frank always had. That coffee pot on the stove kept the room together. One warm cup and gentle words can outlast stormy weather. That coffee pot on the stove still starts every dawn. grandson lights the fire. Before the rooster caws, he pours the first cup just the same, then waits for friends to come. There's a little wooden sign above the kitchen door. Coffee's hot, come on in, just like years before. That coffee pot on the stove still whistles every day. Some traditions never fade, they simply find their way. That coffee pot on the stove still gathers hearts as one. Sometimes all the town remembers starts with someone saying, "Have a cup." The kettle hums, the door swings wide, morning starts again. By the front door on the hall tree hung old Walter's Sunday coat. Brown wool faded at the shoulders, one loose button near the throat. Every Sunday after service, he'd hang it in the very same place, and sit down beside the fireplace with a quiet smile upon his face. That coat on the hall tree waited by the door, holding little pieces of the man we knew before. That coat on the hall tree never asked for more. It carried every Sunday home from the Lord. One bright April Sunday morning, the church pew sat one seat short. Pastor Brown looked toward the doorway, but Walter never walked through. After supper, Grandma reached for the coat upon its hook, found a church bulletin in the pocket with Psalm 23 bookmarked. That coat on the hall tree stayed another year. No one ever moved it, though the seasons disappeared. That coat on the hall tree still welcomed us inside, like Grandpa had only stepped away for a little while. Now my oldest boy wears it every Christmas Eve, though the sleeves are just a little short. He says it feels just right to me. He hangs it on the same old hook before the evening meal. Some things fit the heart better than they fit the shoulders. That coat on the hall tree still watches o'er this home, keeping faithful memories where love has always grown. That coat on the a hollow tree, worn but standing proud. A good man's life keeps warming hearts long after he's gone. The door swings closed, the coat still hangs. Sunday comes again. At 5:30 each morning, old Frank lit the kitchen stove, set the black enamel coffee pot where the fire burned slow. Neighbors never knocked too hard, they'd simply call his name. There was always one more empty chair, and coffee just the same. That coffee pot on the stove never stayed alone. Every cup it poured made another friend feel home. That coffee pot on the stove steamed through winter snow. Kindness has a way of warming more than folks will know. One February morning, the fire wasn't burning bright. The curtain stayed half open long past morning light. Sheriff Dean stepped through the gate with his hat held to his chest. The old pot still sat on the stove, coffee warm as ever yet. No one spoke for quite a while, they just filled another cup, passing it around the table the way Frank always had. That coffee pot on the stove kept the room together. One warm cup and gentle words can outlast stormy weather. That coffee pot on the stove still starts every dawn. Though Frank is long since gone, his welcome carries on. Now his grandson lights the fire before the rooster calls. He pours the first cup just the same, then waits for friends to come. There's a little wooden sign above the kitchen door. Coffee's hot, come on in. Just like years before. That coffee pot on the stove still whistles every day. Some traditions never fade, they simply find their way. That coffee pot on the stove still gathers hearts as one. Sometimes all a town remembers starts with someone saying, "Have a cup." The kettle hums, the door swings wide, morning starts again. little white feed store, opened every day at dawn. Mr. Harper swept the porch before the sun came on. Nails in wooden barrels, seed corn stacked out back. Farmers gathered by the stove, trading stories and a laugh. That little white feed store stood beside the square. If you needed help or hope, you'd always find it there. That little white feed store, more than wood and paint. Neighbors walked in one by one and never left as strangers. One spring morning, heavy rain flooded every field around. Fence posts floated down the creek, mud covered half the town. Mr. Harper opened wide, though the shelves were running low. Take what your animals need, he said, we'll settle when crops grow. That little white feed store never locked its door. Neighbors paid with honest hands. Nothing mattered more. That little white feed store weathered every year, built on simple promises folks still hold dear. Now the building stands restored, fresh white paint upon the wall. Grandkids gather every June for the county harvest ball. Inside hangs an old broom beside Mr. Harper's hat. No one ever moved them just the way he left them at. That little white feed store lives in every hand, helping one another build this farming land. That little white feed store still reminds us all, a town grows strong together when neighbors answer the call. The porch is swept, the sign still swings, morning comes again.